So one thing that Laco is always going to have over its competition when it comes to affordable Fliegers is brand equity and kind of history. Laco was founded in the mid-1920s, and in World War II, they were one of just 5 companies that were commissioned with making these Navigator or Flieger style watches for the German Luftwaffe. The other 4 companies are Lange, Stova, Vempi, and IWC. All respected watchmakers in their own right, and being able to get a taste of that type of history sub $500 is truly special. This particular model, it's the Laco Faro or Faro 42. It is the exact same watch as the Aachen 42. It's just a variant that comes on the stainless steel bracelet. It's got a 42 millimeter case, maybe just a shade over, which I think is a great size for a modern day Flieger. It gives you enough dial real estate to feel authentic while still having the ability to wear it day to day and kind of with a variety of attire. It's 12.15 millimeters thick with a very nicely machined 8 millimeter crown. The effective lug to lug is 49.75. The end links on the bracelet do jut out a little bit, giving the watch a little bit bigger of a footprint. But all things considered, I think when you're getting into this style of watch at this particular size, you kind of know that you're going to have a bit of a bigger watch. The lug width is 20 millimeters and it tapers down very nicely to 18. Back up to 20 for the buckle, which is a fold over 2-button deployant with milled out hardware. I will say the bracelet feels nice and substantial. It doesn't feel flimsy at all. It is just push pins, but at the end of the day, just really good execution with solid end links as well.
The watch houses a lightly decorated Miyota 821A. It's a newer version of the movement, so this one does have hacking and hand winding, but it's very much on par with a Seiko NH35. 42-hour power reserve, minus 20 to plus 40 seconds a day, and it is a date movement, so you have a ghost date. When you go to set the time, you'll just need to pull out to the second click to engage the hands. Behind the watch is sapphire crystal. You have an extremely attractive flat black dial. I really like that they painted the hands black as well. It just helps with the legibility. And if you're not going to do blued, I think this is really the second best option. Speaking of legibility, the lume application on this watch is phenomenal. Really did a great job. Loomed everything, including that long seconds hand. And just couldn't be happier with how it turned out. So here's the watch on my 7.5 to 7.75 inch wrist. Fits very well, doesn't have too large of a profile. The smaller bracelet really kind of tapers it down versus if they had gone with 22 millimeters. And all in all, it's incredibly comfortable. So this watch retails at $460. You can find them in great condition in that kind of $200 to $400 range. And I think it's a really attractive offering at that price point. One quirk to note here on the way out. The watch bracelet does have a pressed diver's extension. Thought that was pretty interesting. I definitely wasn't looking for it when going through the watch. And it seems a little out of place given the push-pull crown and pressed case back. It's only a 50-meter water-resistant watch, so not an overly robust build. But I don't think that that's really what you're going for or paying for when you buy one of these. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And hopefully we'll see you in the next one.